and I was realizing how bad I am doing in this game. Like, I knew that before, but oh my god, I'm the worst player at this game ever. Like, really, I even started a second character. I even started okay, this guy is gone. I even started a second character, a second player, a second save file to just replay everything, and I was doing so much better. Like, not even comparable. Like, with my second character, I didn't die until I reached, like, the flaming boss. And I've discovered a lot more, I've seen a lot more, I have a better understanding of the game by now. I didn't expect that. Is she going to die now? She old, she sad. Oh, she's sick.
Oh, it's you. Come closer, won't you?
I didn't even realize that the first time.
It's a comfort to reflect on old memories. That's a portrait of me when I was young.
I figured that much.
I was so feisty, so fearless back then. I loved the world, and the world loved me back.
Isn't that nice?
The passion of those days is long gone, but I still dream of those memories. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between me and that portrait? Do I still have this?
I recognized that she was the person in the picture, so of course.
It seems Geppetto even taught you good manners. Yes, those beautiful memories are still vivid in my mind.
You are still as young as you feel to be.
Time and the memories that fill it are all we have. I
Okay.
hope you're making some good memories of your own. They may be a comfort to you someday.
I'm a robot. The ergo is whispering. Yeah, and I also realized that in this game it's a lot more important to like figure out what's the right answer rather to really decipher if you're supposed to lie or not. I figured that out when playing with my second character. It's this red stuff around you, and every time it's like, oh, the ergo is whispering, the balls in your body are reacting and everything. It's actually quite important to get that, I think.
People have no thanks for keeping.
Yeah, but that was surprising. I didn't expect that. I haven't even found that with my second character. Well, what I have found that you can actually play the piano. I can start performing. So beautiful. So beautiful. That was interesting. For me, being a robot, I would expect it to be like a Detroit Become Human situation where I'm just like playing something out of the head, like downloading some sheet and just playing it perfectly. But just like a robot, just playing it perfectly without any kind of soul in it.
A great weapon calls for...
Okay, you have nothing new. I can buy Romeo's weapon from you. Which I'm still kind of mad that I didn't defeat this one. That I didn't really defeat this one. All Legion Arms abilities plus tier 1. Okay. But that actually brings me to, you might have already seen it in the down left hand corner. I changed my weapons. There was an update that came out with the game, which is like Lies of P and Hulong crossover, which is quite suitable because I loved both of those games. I really loved actually Hulong, and I also, what's that? Puppet Prince formal dress? When did I get that one? Looks stupid though. But yeah, there's a new attire that I got, which looks like Hulong. And oh damn it, I've wanted to check out the name of the guy because it's one of the three brothers, and I actually know the other two names of the three brothers, which this is a reference to. If you have seen Hulong or if you have played Hulong yourself, you might remembering them. They're in the third episode of the game. One is called Liu Bei, who is personally my favorite. The other one was Zhang Fei, and this is actually a reference to the third one, the one with a really long beard, who you go fight the general with in the late game. The two generals, the like big one and the small one, the Ornstein and Smoke Hulong version, I guess. And also, if you read the text of the armor, armor once worn by a famed general from an eastern land. Its colors may have faded after countless battles, but it is imbued with loyalty that has yet to wane. Even the most splendid gifts from a powerful warlord could not outshine the memories he shared with his sworn brothers. Those who know honor know where their true value is. And I won't wear that. I'm wearing that with my secondary character, and I think it's looked kind of silly in the Lies of P context, especially that hat. But yeah, if you know the game, if you know Hulong, you probably know who this is referencing to. And I really come to like the weapon. I was like, once I knew that there's a Lies of P and Hulong crossover, since, like I said, I really like Hulong, I just needed to try out the weapon. I needed to play it for myself, and I really came to like it. And I want to show you something. Damn it, that was stupid. That wasn't good. Okay, you see? 618 damage. 1022 damage, and now if I switch over to my other weapon, which is +6 by the way, I do less damage. 100 less damage. I mean, it's kind of okay that I'm doing, well, no, it's not okay that I'm doing less damage, because both are like powerful attacks. Like, I could understand if I'm doing more or less damage with one of the weapons, depending on how fast they swing, how heavy they are. But since it's both times it's just a powerful attack, they should do an equal amount of damage. Or at least they should do an equal amount of damage, considering the one weapon is upgraded to level 6 and this one isn't upgraded at all. But yeah, you can see it swings. You don't just strike with the other weapon. The heavy attack is just one attack, which I very much like. Because I had the issue with like the rapier that the heavy attack would be like 3 strikes, so you needed to strike the last one of them in order to get the stagger, which is kind of hard to do because sometimes you just hit the last attack, which is then okay. But other times you would just hit the first 2 and then didn't hit the last one, which was really annoying. And also the Fable arts with this weapon are a little bit more to my liking. Let's see if I can show you that. Yeah. One of them is like a parry, which I really like. Of course, it takes like Fable art, it takes like stuff. But yeah, all in all, I really like this weapon more, so I am going to use it from now on. I won't upgrade it directly because, I don't know, I just don't want to upgrade it directly. And we are also going a little bit back into easier regions, so I don't even need to upgrade it. Let me quickly repair it. And yeah, let me also show you that I don't wear any armor anymore because I'm a light load now, and this weapon is way heavier than the rapier. You can see this weapon weighs like, where does it, 17.9. It's a heavy weapon. This one just weighs 6.3. So I needed to get rid of a little bit of my armor, but I will. I can't exchange the Legion here. Yeah, but I also will switch off my Legion, even though this one isn't really a heavy Legion. I still want to switch it off because I'm never using it anyway. So I might as well just have the lightest one, and then maybe be able to just wear a little bit of armor. Like I said, I'm never using the Legion anyway, so might as well have the shitty version, the non-lightning version, the non-anything version. But yeah, I might be able, and also this amulet is very heavy, so I need to be careful about my load anyway. Am I still going to be? No, I'm slightly heavy, so probably I can't wear this. Damn it. I kind of at least want to wear something. Should be able to... Nope. I can wear this thing, but that's probably about it. But yeah, I will try how well I will do when being a light load. Yeah, when just being a light load and not have as much armor, maybe it will be easier for me.
I know my way around a
Because I noticed that the heavier you are, I kind of expected it to be Dark Souls or Elden Ring-like, that the heavier you are, the easier it is, or the harder it is for you to dodge. But actually in Lies of P, the heavier you are, you strike slower, you swing slower. I think everything you do is slower. So I think even parrying and blocking is easier when you are light load. And also alter the handle. I didn't really understand what this was doing with the first time I looked into it. I should probably upgrade it so it scales A with technique and D with motivity, because you can see it does more damage. It does 20 more damage and I can't just do it without losing anything, since I pretty much, you can see it at the, like, directly there. I have motivity of 5, technique of 31 and advance of 6, so probably having a weapon that just scales with a technique would be kind of useful. But not that... Yeah, I can just do it right now. I can also just reverse it. It causes a balance crank, but I will probably never reverse it anyway. And yeah, I will just talk with a few of them. Wait, what?
At the house of an...
Request appraisal of collectibles. Okay. Do you have anything to
I
say?
heard you defeated the King of Puppets. Amazing.
No, don't thank me.
Puppets
It's just my
have been
job.
lost without their leader. They have no... To think one can have so much control through
I feel like we've already heard this.
If we don't determine who or what is causing it, I fear I must call upon you again, my friend. Please gather...
Okay. Yeah, we already heard that one. But I just want to check if they have something new to say. Anyway. Like, also this guy's gone. Note left at the counter. There's something I want to tell you, Geppetto's puppet. Please come to the hotel garden on the way to Elysium Boulevard. Okay. Sure, I can do that. I've missed so much in the game that it doesn't matter.
His condition is getting worse.
I noticed.
I knew it would come to this. The petrification disease locks people inside a cage, inside their own bodies.
Or turns them into zombies,
Safe,
into white rabbits.
thanks to her sacrifice. But I wish for a miracle to save everyone. Me as well. I'll use my power to...
I don't know about how much you can realistically expect from a miracle these parts. Let's just get a lot more vitality, shall we? Okay, nothing new. So let's talk to a really... I never took enough care to actually remember his name. Let's go to the shop puppet, shall we? Hi.
Welcome, good sir. At last, we speak frankly, instead of with professional reserve.
I am always professionally reserved.
Something involving your unique perspective. I am a puppet whose ego has awoken.
Oh no!
I don't know exactly why, and...
I wouldn't even know what that means exactly.
Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia. I adore Lady Antonia.
Okay.
It is a presumptuous feeling for a puppet to have, to be sure.
Not the first puppet I met who fell in love with another.
Putting myself forward, of course. However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful.
So what do you want me to do?
I need your unique perspective. You exist somewhere between human and puppet.
Well, at least I look like a human.
Puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human?
Okay.
It exists indeed. An unbelievable love, to be sure, with a wedding ring as its symbol. I fear even trying to pursue such a splendid happiness. I have no intention of telling her, of course.
Okay.
It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail.
She's about to die anyway, so maybe just be honest?
This is better than I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall...
I didn't lie, but well, at this point I'm really confused with what is a lie and what isn't.
To confide in you. Thank you for granting me that wisdom.
Bruh, I really just showed you a ring. Just one ring. But I did good. The Ergo is whispering. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to think about this whole Ergo and puppets being alive or not being alive concept, because clearly puppets have their own will. If they just go around and kill people, clearly they had their own messiahs, their own god with Puppet King. And clearly Ergo is more than just a fuel for puppets. It's maybe even Ergo is even life itself, so it does make sense. But at this point I don't really know, like, the story where I got the ring was this one guy who fell in love and married his puppet, but then the puppet died in the puppet frenzy. So I went to the puppet, get the ring, went back to the one dude who fell in love with her, showed him the ring. He said, oh, I don't actually need it, you can keep it because I have something else that I didn't even bring to him in the first... It doesn't make sense. But I also told him that the robot, when she died, she left a message for him saying how much she loved him. So it kind of makes sense to be like to this guy, yeah, I've met it, and it's not even a lie.
No matter what fate brings us, I will be at Lady Antonia's side.
So we will die together with her?
Is my duty. The very reason I was appointed. Welcome to Hotel Krat.
Maybe...
No matter what, sir, welcome.
Maybe... This is like, difficult for me to say. Maybe this is like the miracle that is about to save Antonia. And I will just buy the quartz because I'm about to go to Geppetto's anyway. To the place, talk with him, maybe figure out stuff. But yeah, I'm about to go to his place anyway, so I might as well use the chance to level up. Damn, this game is still gorgeous. And RTX isn't even on. Well, I think it isn't. Maybe it is. But yeah, let's see what Geppetto has to say about all of that. Hi.
Ah, I'm glad I can't believe my eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like all artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that a painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the fairy tale. Forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps the seed of its growth was there all along. I know you're curious, so see for yourself. I have my work to keep me busy.
That's precious. I feel like there's something growing out of this portrait. Very strange. I couldn't tell you if it's an illusion or not. Maybe there's something growing out of it, I don't know. It's like so obvious. But I kind of like that they even included the tell of Pinocchio's nose growing every time he lies. Even though it's not my own nose growing and this looks kind of wrong. But they still included it and I like that. You cannot use this right now. How would I even use a nose? But maybe because I didn't lie enough yet?
I don't remember much. Ask me about it.
Yeah. I guess it's just a recap if I forgot what one place is, but I feel like Gemini is telling me about all the places enough. So yeah, let's see. Enhanced pulse recovery, that is always just useful. The Tree of Life, I don't really use that anyway. Increase cube uses. Add a bell slot, no, I don't need that. So this is the only thing that's really useful for me. So let's see. Okay, I can't enhance my attack. Can I enhance my survival? You cannot equip multiple quads from the same type. Okay, so I have to go into the other categories right now. Legion magazine effect, increase ergo upon eliminating an enemy. Increase consumable possession. I mean, the ergo thing seems really useful. Increase max gold coin fruit, wow. Increase ergo upon eliminating an enemy too. Reduces item prices? That also sounds kind of neat. And effect duration, that's actually kind of good because then my weapon will burn or electrocute longer. But let's see what this is. Lower weapon durability consumption when weight increased. Okay, I didn't even know that that had any influence on that. Quick withstone use, charge fable when reviving. Natural recovery durability of inactive weapons 1. Okay. Lower whip. I think I will just take... I mean, there are probably a lot of upgrades that I can still do. But I think I will just increase the ergo upon eliminating an enemy so I can level up faster. Seems kind of nice. I guess next I will want to upgrade this one. But I don't have any more quads anyway. Okay. So now let's start with a recap. Let's start with everything I've missed so far. With everything I didn't get. So let's just go back. Which is kind of sad because the Lorenzi arcade seems kind of interesting, but... okay, it should be this save point. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I want to figure out before that, and I also am kind of afraid to go into the next boss fight and die and die and die and die over and over again. It's been a long time since I really played a video game. So I'm not doing that well. And also I've never been doing great in this game to begin with, so let's just see. But yeah, last time we were here and I was looking for an object, for an item, and I couldn't find it. Because I didn't... How do I use them again? I didn't use the gesture. It's like check the ground. And I didn't even need to look it up on the internet. Well, that's disappointing. Do I need to be at the exact right spot? Use. I really believe that this would do something. Just because, like, on the treasure thingy, if I can't find it. Okay, it's the last one I looked. Of course it is. Like, you can see the eggs, and you can see this, like, little head on the picture. Which is, like, I looked at it again and I was thinking, like, maybe that actually means that I need to use a gesture at this place. And then the text goes on, order check the ground at the end of the cliff at Crouch Central Station Street. So yeah, it's the place I am currently at. And it literally says check the ground. So the gesture is actually called check the ground. Or maybe I really have to be at the end of the cliffs. Yeah, I needed to be. The atoned hunting peril and something that I didn't check. Damn it. Okay, I got it. I don't know if it really was worth it, but hey, I got it. I got a Legion arm modification part, a correct device used to modify Legion arms. Found, blah 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 blah. And I of course got different clothes, the atoned one. I think I already have the mask. Yeah, it was the dog woman. Not the dog woman, but the woman with the dog mask who attacked us in front of the gondola, whatever it's called. That led us into the cathedral. I kind of think that I by now know a way on how to fight her or on how to get actually past her. She was asking us if we are a stalker, and frankly we are a stalker, but we didn't really have a way to prove it to her. And I think there is a way to prove to the atoned one. I want to talk with this guy again.
What fate brings us, welcome.
Okay. she has anything new to say.
Portrait hanging in Geppetto's room. It looks very much like you.
Probably because it's supposed to be me.
Something strange. Something like the changes you're going through. The sort of thing you'd read in a fairy tale. Go to Geppetto's room. You should see it.
I already did see it for myself. But I could just... Oh, okay, I think there aren't really any more records, any more songs that I can hear to listen to raise my humanity, to make my nose grow even further.
People have no thanks for keeping.
Okay. So let me think about that. I was talking about the atoned one. And yeah, the picture is pretty much supposed to be me. Like, Geppetto probably had a son at some point who died, maybe in the puppet frenzy. Thus, he built another robot. He built himself another son. Yeah, I still can't use that right now. So I am just a substitute for his real son. Someone he can send out to do all the dangerous stuff, to almost die every time. Without worrying too much about that. But yeah, the atoned one. I may have found a way... I want to go to this. Like, there is a lot of stuff that I've been missing, especially at this workshop. Or maybe only at this workshop, because the other places, maybe I'm still missing them. But yeah, at this workshop, I was so blind. First of all, I probably can't show that to you guys anymore. But first of all, there are 2 NPCs standing here, or there were 2 NPCs standing here that you can talk to the first time you came along. It were the red fox and the black cat, the ones we met before fighting the Black Rabbit Brotherhood. They're actually, you get out here when you're walking through the workshop the first time, and they're just standing here. I have no idea how I could ever overlook them. Like, how I was so blind to just not see them at all. But they are just standing here. And this path, I never took it. I never walked this path, I think. And by the way, this is why I'm not upgrading the weapon yet. I really just don't need it. Okay, this is a save point that's broken from the other side. I kind of expected it to be a save point or a shortcut that I should have discovered already. This is a new place. But like I said, I'm kind of expecting this to eventually lead to an object that I could have shown to the atoned one in order to prove my identity as a stalker. Oh! I'm still so used to Elden Ring controllings. I just wasted a whole lot of Legion. Okay, nice. But yeah, maybe in here somewhere there's an object that I can actually obtain. Maybe like a stalker mark to show to the atoned so he doesn't hunt me. Oh yeah, and also there's a Trinity door here. I didn't know that. But apparently there is. And actually there's another place that I've seen when cutting the videos where I've overlooked... Where's this leading? To the place where I fought the one guy with the 2 shields. Okay. But yeah, there's another one of those doors which I want to check up on. You need a Trinity key. Oh, yeah, okay. Damn it, this is getting so confusing because I also found another place where I can get another Trinity key. So we will check upon that later. What? Okay, I was like, okay, I hear those guys crawling, but where are they? Oh. I was like begging I would be fast enough. I'm wasting all my Fable arts, no. Okay, but there's... not even a hole above me. How are all those robots just falling onto my head? What? Okay, I just accept it. I won't even question it, I will just accept it. But apparently there's a lot of stuff that I've missed in the workshop. What? Still alive, my friend? I see, I see. Normally, those white guys, those white puppets, those genderless puppets, those puppets still in the making, they are pretty tough. They are unstaggerable. They tank a lot of hits. But I feel like this weapon just makes it a lot more easier. Okay, but I really didn't want to fall down. Before checking this place. Oh, not you again. Oh, well, okay. That was so bad. He's doing it again. Yep. Okay, I need to be way more careful with this weapon. Because the second time you hit always twice. Damn it. Like I said, I haven't played this game in a long time. Pfft, stop it. I need to get into it again. I actually also sent a challenge to myself with my second character. To really, if it's possible, to break like everyone's weapon. Okay, I can't. I can't really hit him when he charges me. Okay, this kind of sucks. I couldn't do the heavy attack because I guess he was standing weirdly at the pipe. But I got another upgrade material. Nice. Okay, I feel like this is the shortcut we just saw. But yeah, I thought with my second run, I want to do a little bit of a challenge. So I want to break everyone's weapon, where I think it's possible to break the weapons. What is happening? Is this actually doing something? Okay, I want to just... I think... I'm pretty sure where this shortcut will lead to. Yeah, of course it would be. But I just want to check it nevertheless. But yeah, and this guy... This is the third time we encountered this guy with a shovel, like the walking oven. Like the first time breaking his weapon was easy enough. The second time breaking his weapon was really difficult once again. And right now, I once again just failed at it. Because there's a second place where I haven't been yet. Which is this place. Oh. Okay, you notice how I never been here yet because I didn't realize that this was a trap? Which honestly was just stupid on my part, I should have guessed that. That those would be a few enemies at least. But yeah, I kind of had the feeling that in here could be something. No one of them getting up? Nope. Have you seen The Eccentric? Have you seen The Eccentric? Hot off the press, news this month again. This month's eccentric is Mr. J, a gentleman who caused a stir by marrying a puppet. I guess I met this one. Is it because the custom-made puppet is so beautifully made? Or that Mr. J's peculiarities, even he was unaware of suddenly burst? Mr. J fell in love with the made puppet at first sight. And they got married, even in the face of his family's opposition. But the lovers' secret wedding faced ruin. The enraged family stormed in. Their husband was confused. The puppet bride was greatly damaged. She clearly had a soul. We loved each other. Gentleman J, who became his family's headache, still makes the same claims. He's even fixing his bride, redoing the wedding. This tragedy was all made possible because of Krat's advanced puppet technology. Let's all listen to our families now. Haha. The Have You Seen This Eccentric Corner will continue next month. Okay, so are they making fun of the guy who married the puppet? Which honestly is kind of fair. In real life that would happen the exact same way. In real life we are making fun of anything and everything. But yeah, let's see what's here. More to read. Doctor's Confession. My name is Clark Shore. People call me Dr. Cure-All. I intend to confess my sins. Like being a quack who sells useless stuff made of unicorn horn and whatnot. I made innumerable medicine sales under the guise of it being a cure-all. At first, even I was sure about my experiment. Early on, the cure really was effective in neutralizing the petrification disease. And why would the great alchemist records be wrong? I know I stole it, but I perfectly followed the manufacturing process. My cure was perfect. But what went wrong? I dare not record what the ones who got treated turned into. That was literally hell, and when I realized that I was the gatekeeper who opened the doors, I went away. How can I atone for my sin? I only try to treat patients and earn a few extra coins. I'm dying, and this is my penitence? I also have a petrification disease, but I'm not getting the cure. I'd rather turn to stone and freeze to death. God, please forgive my terrible sins. Okay, so this guy, he made something that the alchemist... he made something the alchemist did before him, I guess. Some kind of cure for the petrification disease. And since most of the people in Krat...
All puppets must die. Oh, it's the only way to be sure.
Hi? Okay, let me finish this thought for a moment. But yeah, since this one guy was selling some kind of cure, which probably involves ergo, that's the reason why some of the petrification disease victims don't just turn to stone, but turn into zombies. Hi.
All puppets must die. Every single one. I hear the sound of springs inside you. You're a puppet too. You can't fool me.
No, I'm not a puppet.
All puppets must die. Kill the puppets.
Hi.
I can't tell what's blood and what's oil.
Okay, let's see if we can break his weapon. Damn it. Wow, I'm failing those parries so hard, but he's not doing that much damage, luckily. You don't need to. You really don't need to tell what's blood and what's oil, because I'm a robot. How can I suck so much right now? Oh my god, on stream I'm so much worse than off stream, I swear. There goes his weapon. Okay, now it should be much easier. Is there a way to make him, like, not attack me if I maybe have more humanity?
Survival.
Can I backstab this guy? I guess I could. Yeah, try to hit me, but you don't have the reach. And now you certainly don't have the damage to me anymore.
I wish I hadn't run away.
Who exactly are you? Like the red and white mouse? The black and white mouse? Or are you really just called Survivor?
I was afraid to just...
Okay. Who's Leo? I feel like I maybe at some point just should redo this game and trying to do everything right, or at least to do more things in a good way. Okay. Oh, okay. I think this is where the place where you fight the puppet of the future. Yeah, it definitely is. And since I turned off this machine, or turned on the machine on the outside, all the poison is gone. That would have been really helpful before. And this is, yep. This is a place I don't want to bother with anymore. So yeah, fighting the puppet of the future would have been a lot easier if I would have gone to this place first. Which is actually kind of ironic, because even with my second character, I just, yeah, I just killed the puppet of the future, like the big one with the starfist eye, the ball hands, I guess. Even with this character, I just, yeah, I just killed the puppet of the future inside of the poison. So I guess I could have made it a lot easier on myself, but I, at the same time, don't really have to, I guess. But yeah, this place. I also have never been to this place. Which is not that... well, it's not that well hidden. Okay, but now I need to answer another question, and then I will get a Trinity key. But this guy is still following me. Maybe I need to clear out the scene a little bit more. And I really need to get used to reacting to the enemies a little bit sooner rather than later.
Another fine day in the city of Kron.
Yeah.
Wonder, my friend, just where you've been? Oh.
Ha ha ha.
I hope my return isn't too unexpected. It seems that our fates may be interconnected.
I literally looked for you.
Do pay attention. You won't want to miss when the king of all riddles says, "Riddle me this."
What a poet.
I stand tall and proud when I'm young and bold, but I'm short and humble once I've gotten old. What am I?
Candle?
That's right. Did you cheat? Are you cheating? Better not be cheating. You're irritatingly good at this.
I just did two.
I am the king of riddles, and you are just, well, you.
Hey, I am great.
No offense. You're either very lucky, improbably bright, or more likely, you're cheating. But I would never level such an accusation in a culture where dueling is still an acceptable method of solving disputes. I'm the king of riddles, not the king of swordplay.
Well, you would lose against me.
You know, I wonder, perhaps it's your connection to Candle. Because the answer is, right? You get it, but you're not feeling violent. Huh. Even better.
What?
It's as good a time as any to grant you this boon. Now, take your new key and say, "Give me some room." I can tell you're enjoying these times that we
What?
are. I take leave of you now, but don't go too far.
What are you even talking about? My connection to Candle? What in the world? He was just rambling on and rambling and rambling on and about nonsense. And I'm kind of disappointed that I found another Trinity door, because I also... remember to have found a third Trinity door, but not another phone yet. So that has to mean that I'm still missing another phone call somewhere at the cathedral. Which makes me kind of sad, because I kind of thought that I would have seen everything in the cathedral region, but apparently I didn't. Use Trinity key. Damn it! I need to play my Elden Ring. I'm clearly still used to all the controls from Elden Ring. 3 grade 1. You who opened the door. Oh, wait, okay, that gave me enough time. I was just too slow. Be one with the Great One. You who opened the door, be one with the Great One. Okay. I don't know if I actually need to open those somehow. If there are riddles or if my reward is just the save and nothing else. Question of the day. Did the factory worker ever think he would be destroyed like a puppet? So this is like the one guy who was responsible of destroying all the puppets. If he ever thought that the puppets would come back to destroy him. Blue blood trail coat. Interesting. I like myself to look a little bit more royal. Oh no, that's the survivors one. Ooh. That's actually the clothes I think he wears on the teaser picture I'm also using myself, so. Formal attire of the Stalker organization of bastards. The blue tailcoat are the bastards' pride. The bastards who didn't fit in the Krat's ruling class dreamed of overturning the world. They teamed up with the foreign alchemists of the Isle, opening the doors to Krat's golden era. Yeah, the bastards are the stalkers of the alchemists who are supposed to like save the people and keep the robots down. But okay, then let's also read this. And then there are also the what are they called? Tracker? Like the one stalkers who were like employed by the royalty to save others and repay death and something the likes. The hunting appeal of the survivor, it belonged to the one who forsook its oath. When the puppet toppled the tower, the youth fled in fear. He lost his sworn brother and his name that day and became a survivor wandering hell. I will stick to the treasure hunter's garb just because I think it looks best. Oh, okay. I kind of believed this mask to look a little bit better than it does in the end. So, still no mask for me. Okay, but that should be it here.